In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to launch Instagram DM ads so you can get more leads coming inbound to you every single day. These are the exact ads that I used to make over $100,000 in a single week for a coach that I used to work for. And it's the exact ads that a lot of my clients run, as well as using the same principles for retargeting ads too. So by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the entire funnel looks like. The exact ad that I use after testing like 50 different creatives, I will literally show you the exact ad that I use to do that and exactly how to set it up in the ads manager as well, so you can actually launch it by the end of this video and take action on it and start getting leads coming to you today. So let's get cracking. My name is Jeremy Pogue. I help online coaches scale, and using the lessons that I used to, lessons that I learned from running an advertising agency 4 years ago to then being a media buyer, sales closer, and client success manager for another coach. I'd helped go from 40K a month to about 220K a month. And then the same lessons that I use that I learned to scale my own brand new online coaching business from zero to over $217,000 a month in my first 8 months. So let's get into it. Now, I'm going to share with you a lot of really good stuff today, so make sure that you take some notes. So anyways, let's get cracking. So this is the funnel as a whole, right? So if you want the expanded version of this too, check out the main video on my channel. We're not going to go into too much depth in this video today. I just need to give you some context. So the top of the funnel, the only purpose that this serves is to get you more traffic, to attract the right people coming inbound to you, right? And the best way to do that is with ads, because you could just pay a little bit of money and just get like literally 100 people coming to you who see you as an authority figure every single day. It's unmatched, unlike anything else. And they're qualified too when you do the ads right. So that's what we're going to be covering today. And then also might touch on a little bit of retargeting ads, but I can make another video on that too. So anyways, let's get into it. So basically what we want to do is we want to create ads that get people coming to us. So in order to do that, we have to give them a reason to actually come to us. So a very common way to do this is by offering a lead magnet, right? So a lead magnet. And what this does is basically it's like an exchange. I will give you my lead magnet in exchange for engagement. And this engagement can look like a few different things, right? It can look like a follow. It can look like a DM. It can look like an email. Whatever you'd like, right? Whatever you're kind of optimizing for. So in order for somebody else, in order for a qualified prospect to do what we want them to do, we have to give them value. We have to reciprocate that value, right? And so we want to make a lead magnet that's so compelling that our audience, our target audience, wants to take this action to get the thing, right? So when it comes to lead magnets, basically this can be as simple as sending like a video breaking down like a funnel, for example. If you're a fitness coach, it can be like a workout plan or a nutrition plan, or something along those lines. Really what you want to do is you want to provide them with a complete solution to a narrow problem. And I got that line from Alex Ramos's $100 million leads. I think page 27, he's got a chapter on lead magnets. So check out that book. It's like 99 cents on Amazon for a lot more on lead magnets. I'm not going to go into too much depth on that today in this video. But basically you want to solve like your prospect's biggest problems that they think is their biggest problems too, the one that they're most aware of. And you want to just over deliver like crazy, give them a ton of value, and just show them that you actually know what you're talking about, right? So the coach that I used to work for taught beginners how to start an online coaching business, and then also had some established people looking to grow as well. And then, so with that said, beginners, what do they want? They want more clients. And how do you get more clients? More leads and more sales. So we tested it out, and I use a lead magnet as our sales script, right? I use our sales script to kind of offer up as tribute to get people messaging us, which then we could set in onto sales calls, right? So we're booking about 30 calls a day. With this, I was spending about $750 a day on these ads as well. So the cost and everything was really damn good. So anyways, the way that it looks here is ad, and then they reach out, and then right here in the middle part here, this is where we give them the lead magnet. And then from there, so they see our ad, check out our lead magnet, and then have a conversation. And here we can ask questions, get them onto a call with us, make an offer, and then sign them up as a customer, right? So that's kind of the flow there. And then as they reach out for the lead magnet, now they're in our middle of the funnel. Now they're in our environment, in our circle, right? So we can hit them with retargeting ads. These can be really lethal. Send over a video sales letter, and then let our content nurture them too. And the stronger your middle of the funnel is, the harder that this is going to hit. I see a lot of people kind of make the mistake of just going straight for the throat too quickly, and then just try to go add lead magnet and then just like try and close them immediately. But you have to understand, like, the leads, they still don't know, like, or trust you yet. So they're very hesitant. They'll be resistant. So that's why your lead magnet has to be exceptional. It has to be really damn good to give a lot of value. And then what we want to do as well in the conversations, we want to get them to consume our video sales letter, our other content, case studies, retargeting ads, you name it, right? So then we kind of chip away at the 7-hour rule, and that will just increase conversion. So there's an overall view of the funnel, part one, and a touch on lead magnets. In terms of like the format of lead magnets too, it can be a video, it can be like a PDF. The sales script that I used was literally just like a Google Doc. It was just a link to a Google Doc, and it was just like a 12-page script or something like that. And so it's pretty straightforward, right? I think what probably would have been better is if we had a video breaking it down as well, because then they would get more familiar with us, and we would seem less like a stranger, and it would be a lot more valuable for them, so they actually know how to use the script as well, right? Because a lot of like beginner coaches just kind of, they're not really good at sales, and they don't have a lot of training. So if we can give them a lot of training with that, then that would be a lot more valuable. So this was a few years ago when I did this. So I've learned a lot since then, to say the least. So now that we know kind of like what the goal is and kind of what our purpose is here, so to get the leads coming here, give them a ton of value, and then have a sales conversation and see if we can help them. Now I'll show you my ad that the exact one that we use. So this was it. Again, I said at the start of the video, I tested like 40 to 50 different ones. So different like videos, photos, copy, like the text on the screen as well. And this was the winner at the end of the day. So the coach that I was working for, I got him to take a whole bunch of photos for me, send me all this stuff, right? And I'll break down kind of like the copy here, and then like the reasons why this worked so well, right? So we tested some as well that were like him holding the file in front of like the 2 Comma Club and standing here. We tested different call outs, coaches and consultants. We tested different like some of these things. I don't know what you'd call this, the body, and then different call to actions as well. And this one beat every single other one. So I think the reason why it works so well is because it has a very clear call out, right? Coaches and consultants. And then it's just very simple. The text is really easy to read. I just opened my Instagram app, uploaded the photo as if I was posting a story, and then added this text to the screen as if I was literally posting a story, and then just saved it instead of posting it. And then airdropped it to my computer, uploaded it to Ads Manager, and then that's how we got that. So it looks like it's not an ad, right? It looks native to the platform, which is what you want. And then, yeah, the copy is super simple. So get the sales script we use to sell over 200K a month. I also tested some other ones, like get the sales script that our clients have used to sell over $30 million of coaching. That one didn't perform as well. This one was just a little bit simpler, easy for people's monkey brains to kind of comprehend. And then just message me script, I'll send you a copy. And then the arrow pointing down to like the send message button. And so clear call out, clear value proposition here, and then a very clear call to action. So the copy is just super simple, right? Holding this thing here is also really interesting too. So holding the file, this was like literally, I think like his tax return or something like that. So like it wasn't a sales script at all. It doesn't have to be, but it's like something tangible that we want, right? So that was pretty cool because it just kind of stood out. And I remember the reason, like the idea came from seeing one of Alex Becker's ads with Hyros, where he's holding like a little USB stick where he's like, get this weird AI tracking code to increase your ads by 30% or some shit. And when he's like holding the thing, it makes your monkey brain kind of be like, oh, what is this tangible physical thing? I want my own hands on that, right? I want my own copy. And then of course the 2 Comma Club in the back, when you earn $1 million online, that it just establishes a ton of authority and just screams authority there too. So when you see that, it catches people's attention, and especially for like the audience I'm calling out, like they understand what that is, and then they also want to see this too. So that's the exact ad after testing, like I battle tested like 40, 50 different ones all against each other. This is one that got the best leads for the cheapest price. And so I just cranked this one to like 750 a day, and then we just scale that hard. And then we did 100K in a week. So that's kind of, that's exactly what the ad looks like. Again, the lead magnet. So that's the ad. The lead magnet itself, like right here in the middle of the funnel, was literally just a sales script. I've had people send like, it could be like a VSL, done that. It could be, yeah, like I said, like workout plans, PDF, whatever. It could be like a free school course. The main thing is like you want to make it very easily digestible for your audience. So if you have an older audience, then like getting them to like go onto like school.com, create an account, join your group, wait for it to get approved, and then like try to navigate on their own to like the classroom section, it might be a bit of a stretch. Whereas if it was like just a quick little video, like just a YouTube link or something like that, like it's foolproof. So you just want to like really dumb it down and then make it so it's like just super straightforward and super easy to actually go through and digest. So cool. So we know we got the ads dialed in, we got the lead magnet dialed in. Now I'll pull up my ads manager and kind of show you what to actually do, like how to actually launch these. So here's my ads manager. It's just like kind of a dummy burner ad account. But nonetheless, what you want to do is you want to create a new campaign. So click create, and then you want to create an engagement campaign, right? So engagement right here, Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, encourages people to start a conversation with you through the messaging apps. Perfect. I don't like using tailored campaigns. I don't really like using any of Facebook's like automatic stuff. I like just manual, so then I have more control over the options and stuff like this. But then I would just name the campaign like DM sales script, for example. Boom. And this is just for me to, and then maybe I'll say like cold, because we're going to do this to cold traffic. And then is like the title of the campaign is just for me to understand at a quick glance, so my monkey brain can just like digest it very easily, quickly be like, okay, this campaign is for the DM sales rep. Got it. To a cold audience. Cool. And then I don't have to think about it. So that's pretty much it. I keep all this stuff off. I don't really love it. I'm not a big fan of it. I like just manually split test and everything. So that's all you do for the campaign. Super simple. Then you hit next. And then new engagement ad set. So in the ad sets, like the campaigns where you set the overall like goal, which is messages. The ad sets where I like to test audiences and targeting options. And then the ads is where I test different ads. So different copy, different creative, stuff like that. So we're here in the ad set level, targeting or changing, tweaking the targeting. So I will select Instagram. I'll unselect Messenger because I don't really use Facebook. I'll name this after we set the targeting, right? So you said $20 a day, whatever. That's cool. And then right here, the audiences. So it's kind of weird. Like Facebook just wants you to like do what they want you to do. I have clients that crush it with broad targeting, but then some like it doesn't perform very well. I think if you have like a really niche specific offer, then like try to give it some direction, use some targeting. But if it's like pretty broad, then like I guess you can get away with it. The algorithm's also getting a lot better too at figuring out who to send it to. So if you're unsure what to do, test both, and then you'll run each for a week and then see what's better. But anyways, you want to click show more options and see how here the minimum age is 18 and like you can't select a max. So there's some limited options here for audience. That's because the Manage Plus is on there. So their ad technology automatically finds your audience. Again, I don't love this because it just limits what I'm able to do. So then I click switch to original audience options, use original audience. And then now there's a lot more for me to choose from, right? I can search like an existing audience. So I can choose like a custom audience. So if you wanted to like do retargeting, for example, then you could message people that visited your profile in the last 90 days. You could message people or retarget to people that message you in the last 90 days. I'll make a video sometime about retargeting ads specifically. If you guys want me to, just let me know in the comments. But basically, You would select your audience. If you're doing cold traffic, I like doing lookalikes. This is a really good audience right here. So a lookalike audience of the people that have sent you a message in the last 30 days or 90 days or whatever, assuming that the people that have sent you a message are actually they're actually pretty qualified. So then the lookalike just means Facebook will find more people, more accounts that look like the accounts that have messaged you in the last 30 days. And you just go to Audience Manager to set all these audiences up. That's if you want to get fancy. If you don't want to get fancy, then you can do it. But I'm in Canada, so it defaults to Canada. I would just probably, most of my clients are in the United States, so I would just add that. I obviously just get rid of Canada. And then in terms of the age, I like to go like 22, 24 plus. And then just because like, especially for like coaching, usually people younger than that aren't actually good at what they do. And if you are good and you're younger than that, then take that with a grain of salt. But nonetheless, I'm not going for exceptions, right? I want to just go for like generalizations here. So most of my clients are older than that. And then most of my clients are like younger than like 35. Usually people over that don't really take me seriously and they just think I'm a child. So I don't want to send my ads to them, and that's fine, right? Obviously I have exceptions. I got some clients in their 40s, 50s that are just absolutely phenomenal and just crush it, make like 50, 100K a month and beyond. So they're awesome. You can select the gender if you'd like, men, women. And then if you didn't want, like if you didn't want to choose a custom audience, like a lookalike, or like if you don't have good data for that, then right here you could just add this, right? So I would probably do like coaching, and then there's a few different options here, right? So we can do, I don't know, let's do coaching education, boom, as an interest. And then that way it'll target people that are between 22 and 35 who are interested in coaching in the United States, right? And then the last thing here is placements. So you want to go more options. I don't like doing Advantage Plus again, because it'll just send your ads to like random types of like placements on Instagram, and it'll just waste a lot of your money. So for stuff like this, for like a photo, I would probably, actually all I did before was just stories. So I unselected everything else because it's just a single photo. If there's a video, then like reels are good too. But I literally just use the one placement, Instagram stories, and that's all. And then I just ignore their suggestions because they just want you to go to more places so they can spend your budget more. That's really it, to be honest. So now that that's created, now I'll name it, right? So 22 to 35, coaching, United States, stories, right? So say US, 22 to 35, divider, coaching, we'll say that was an interest, I think it was. I think that was the specific one, right? And you can scroll back down and double check. Education, right? Education, and then stories, boom. So that's just the name of the ad set. And again, this is just the targeting. So I just named it like this, and I kind of follow this naming convention too. There's like location, age, what targeting option I choose. So if I chose a lookalike audience, for example, right here, if I chose like lookalike US 1% messages 30 days, then I would just do that, right? I would do like LLA messages 30 days, 1%. And then I would put that there. And then stories. If I was doing reels as well, then I'd do stories and reels. So it's just for me, it's just from my monkey brain at a quick glance to know exactly which one this is. Because if I'm testing multiple ad sets, I don't want to like have to click into each one to like scroll down, see what's going on. I just want to look at a glance, like, okay, this one's 22 to 35. Then the other one might be Canada, 22 to 35. Or another one might be like US, like 25 to 50. And then this could be different too, right? So I just like that naming convention style because it just makes it easy for my monkey brain to see what's going on. And then the ad. So we already know what ad we're using, right? We're using this guy. So I would name this ad here, right? Because we did the campaign, ad set, now the ad. I would name this specific ad something that like resonates with this, or that's like kind of related to the copy and the creative in the background as well. Just so I can see like at a glance, so my monkey brain can understand like, okay, I can look at the ads in the reporting and then know it's this specific ad I'm talking about, right? So I would probably do like CNC, so coaches and consultants, that's the call out, 200K. And then let's say like that'll be the copy, and then it'll just be like folder to Comma Club. Or I'll just say, folder to Comma Club. So that way I know at a glance, coaches and consultants get the sales script for 200 that we do 200K a month with, holding a folder with the 2 Comma Club in the back, right? Again, I tested stuff where it's like the dude was holding the folder, or like without this in the background, different backdrops, different like scripts and stuff like that here as well, and whatnot. So then I would just change the naming convention there too. So this is kind of like the copy, and then this is the creative. So this is the text, this is the visuals. And then right here, create ad, single image. I would unselect this. Again, it's just unnecessary. And then add media, right? Boom, add image. And then I would just select this guy. And you would just like drag and drop it in there, right? But it's already uploaded to my account, so I can see that. And then you can see I don't have to crop it at all, because it's just native, because I created it in Instagram stories. The sizing's perfect. And you can see it here, right? Send message, this button's not blocking like the call to action. If you put this too low down here at the bottom of the screen, then that would be blocked. Same within the middle too. So like right here is money. So upload that, and then right here, DM me script to get my 200K month sales script. I avoid $signs in here because sometimes they can get flagged. Then you can select some of these if you want. It's just AI generated, where you just add text options, and then you can add another line, and then it'll kind of test a bunch of different ones, see what one it likes best. And then right here, for tracking, since it's all just on Instagram, I don't really think that you have to use any of these. Website events, like we're not sending to a website. App events, these are like different apps, and offline, that doesn't even make sense. And then same with the URL parameters. These are kind of redundant because, again, we're like, it's just at the end of the website URL. So we're not sending them to a website, so that's irrelevant. But the message template, this is where we can, like, what happens when somebody does click send message? Well, this is what we do. So we want to create new, start conversations, and then edit. So right here, the first text here is Jeremy saying, "Hi, please let us know how we can help you." That line sucks, so let's fix that, right? DM me script to get my 200K a month sales script. And then I like inserting the down finger emoji. So then it's like, I'm just telling them exactly what to do and where it is, making it just dummy proof. And then right here, there's like 3 questions that they can ask, and they just hit one button and it just types it out automatically and sends it to you. I don't like giving them a lot of options, so I'm going to delete the 2 and then just have the 1 option. You can learn more about your business. Again, that sucks. Just put script. So then all they have to do is just hit send, and then they'll DM you script. And then you can set an automated response too, right? Where it's like, hey, and then if you click this guy right here, hey, first name, here's the script. Here's the sales script. And then like link, and then you can set another one, or like later on there. It's like, what's your closing rate at right now? Got some more resources. That might help. And then maybe I could send them like a YouTube video related to sales too. But really this question is just to like get them to reply to us and start the conversation, right? Given the thing, and then see like offering more value and more help to then go from there. So anyways, you can have some fun with that, play around with it, save template, and then I would just go like script me script or something like that, right? And then I would hit save. I'm not going to because I don't need to right now, but you would just hit save and then it would automatically be here. And then you're good to go. And then publish. And then if you hit publish in the ad, then it'll publish the ad set, and the campaign, and then you're live and you're ready to rock and roll. I like to do just one ad at a time, because let's say this one got rejected, right? Maybe for some reason the $ here flags the algorithm. They've been really cracking down on unrealistic claims a lot recently. So like, let's say the $ got rejected, but let's say if I had like 4 or 5 ads in here and I launched it and they all had a $, I'm not saying like, I have ads that have $ in there. So I'm not saying like don't do it and it will get rejected every time. I'm not saying that, because it won't, or it might not. I'll say that. But just be careful. Make sure you read the policies and look into those. But let's say, for example, if I had 5 different ads testing things where I had the same copy, but just different photos in the background, but they all had this, and like for some reason this got flagged for unrealistic claims, then I had 5 ads get rejected, and then now I'm at risk of getting my ad account banned. I don't want to do that. So if I do one at a time to test kind of like the copy, and then it gets approved, I'm like, okay, now I'm good. Now I can add the other 3 or 4 because I know that the copy is already good. And then I don't run the risk of getting everything banned, because you always want to keep like a kind of a 1 to 10 rejected to approved ratio to keep your ad account in good health. So if you guys want me to make another video on like ad account health and warming up accounts and stuff like that, let me know. But it's important you do that properly too. So just let me know down below what you guys want to see. But anyways, that's how to set them up. And you literally just hit publish, wait like a day or so. Sometimes it takes like 2 days for them to approve it, and then it'll start spending, it'll start running. So yeah, usually I kind of see like anywhere from, let me just make myself big. Usually I see anywhere from like, for my offer, like $5 to $10 a conversation. For B2C offers that are a lot like cheaper and kind of more broad and mass market, you're going to get a lot more volume for a lot cheaper too. So some of my clients get like $1, maybe $2 a combo. And then it's just like, then it's kind of a numbers game from there. But it's all inbound leads that are looking for something. You're going to get some tire kickers too, right? Because a lot of people just want a freebie. That's totally normal. But if you can get like a 1 to 5% conversion rate on these, then like you're doing pretty damn good. And then you'll probably have a pretty high return on ad spend too. So it's important that you do crack the middle of the funnel here in the warm up, the nurturing process, and the appointment setting process, and the sales process, I guess too. So that's what we help all of our clients with. So if you do want hands-on help, same with like making these as well, and just dialing the entire funnel in, then click the link down below. You can book a call with myself or my team member, and then we'll see if we can help you, see if you're in a good spot to actually start running ads and whatnot. But anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know if you like these kind of videos. They're more hands-on, tactical. Down below, I can make a lot more of these too. I got a lot of knowledge up here that I want to share with the world. So hopefully this can help you get some leads coming through, start closing them, make some money, and then work with us down the road. So yeah, aside from that, if you do want to work a lot more closely, hands-on, then book a call down below. But if you want to learn more about the process and the funnel and the program and all that, then check out the main video pinned to my channel, and I'll break it all down for you. So aside from that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.